What's up, y'all? You're watching Union Minded. I'm your host, Eric, and today I gotta say I'm a little disheartened. I'm a little disheartened because I got my locals magazine in the mail for the third quarter, and in the middle of our magazine is a giant Amazon ad. And it's annoying, and I'll tell you why. If you follow current events, you know that Amazon is a brutal company who forces its employees to work under brutal conditions, to have had stories written about Amazon where at their warehouses employees have died, and in one instance they just covered them with boxes and kept everyone working. In other instances they left them there on the floor and kept everyone working. Brutal corporation. And so I don't see the need to write an article that has the yellow emoji with the heart eyes, when they're infatuated, they hit you with the heart eyes as an infatuation, you know what I mean? You send it to your significant other, little infatuation. That's what it was. That's what it's like. Like, we got infatuated lovely eyes for this company, which is currently not bargaining in good faith with the Amazon labor union, is currently union busting all over their corporate all over their warehouses. And it leaves me disheartened, because I know the intent wasn't to big up Amazon like that, but I mean, what else can you say when you read the article and it's like, oh, Amazon's wonderful? I'll give you an example. When the world's largest online retailer, now also the world's largest retailer outside of China, makes a business decision, you know it's going to be big, really big. And actually, we would expect nothing less from Amazon. Last year, Amazon reported nearly 470 billion, yes, billion in revenue. The company currently carries 33 subsidiaries, ranging from online book services to Zappos online shoe store, to the Ring doorbell company, to the Whole Foods grocery chain under its corporate umbrella. However, their catalog of subsidiaries is constantly expanding, because if there is one thing you can always count on with Amazon, it's their commitment to evolving and growing the company. You see what I mean? I just don't see why that is necessary to frame in that way, especially when you know what type of company Amazon is. So then it gets me wondering, like, who is this magazine really intended for? Is it intended for our union members to read and understand what's going on within our union and inform us and educate us? Or is it a giant ad for our electrical contractors and the corporations that they do jobs for? And I don't know. It's hard to get any other feeling from reading the article. And I read the whole article, and they talk about how much work our members put in how little time. Which, if you know construction, you know that means lots and lots of overtime. And that's not good for the membership. It burns them out. On this project also, we know that one of our brothers passed away from a heart attack because they couldn't get to an AED. So it hurts even more, because you know what happened on that project. And you read through this article, and it's just a lot of glowing things to say about working really hard in brutal conditions for a brutal company. Not J.E. Richards. I've never worked for J.E. Richards, so I can't give an opinion one way or another how they are. I'm just talking about Amazon here. I'm not trying to besmirch J.E. Richards. I'm talking about Amazon here. You're working for a company who is anti-union and is doing a lot of union busting. And I know they hired union in this instance, but it's probably more so because they had to, as opposed because they wanted to. Amazon's no friend to unions. And there's just so much glowing. Talks about how they moved this big gigantic corporate headquarters 2 into Arlington. But let's not forget, they got a nice tax break when they moved that big corporate headquarters. When Arlington won the bid, it was largely because they gave them a huge tax subsidiary. So there's that too. But you go through it and it talks about our members, and our members are amazing. So I mean, you put them to the task, they're going to do the job, no doubt. And that's whether it's J.E. Richards, whether it's Aldridge, whether it's Free State, whether it's, you know, Rosedden. It doesn't matter. Our members are bomb. We're very, very good electricians. That's why we're the IBEW. You know, it means something to be a union electrician. But I just look at it and I wonder, you know, who is the intended audience for this magazine? You know, are we selling that Amazon is a great company, that they're good for unions and good for towns? I don't know. I just don't, it doesn't give you that vibe of what a union magazine should be printing to have union members read about a terrible company who happened to hire us to do electrical work. I mean, just as Amazon completely transformed the online shopping experience as we once knew it to a streamlined, modernized, and comprehensive one-stop shop, so too has their new headquarters transformed Arlington, VA, as we once knew. In fact, this massive project has redefined what a corporate headquarters can look like and how it can function within a community. The members of Local 26 are proud to be a part of a team that can work seamlessly with the biggest corporations while staying committed to the integrity of the community that make up our Local 26 jurisdiction. It's just a lot. I don't know, man. It just struck me as it just didn't sit well when I read it. I was like, wow, we're doing a lot of glowing for Amazon in our magazine. I mean, doesn't the non-union sector do enough of the enamored look with Amazon? Maybe a union shouldn't look at Amazon so glowingly. You know, they're not a good company. Jeff Bezos isn't a good guy. So, I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Anyway, that's my thoughts for today on this Monday. I hope you had a great weekend. I hope you're feeling safe and awesome. And I hope you have a good night. And remember, the fight's not left and right. It's up and down. It's going to take solidarity to win always. Each one teach one. Get out there and reach one. And remember, there can be no union without you and I. Front and center. Peace.